Hi everybody. What I'd like to talk to you today about is the way to do the plank properly. So a lot of people are on the challenge and they're doing the glute bridge and the plank challenge with me, which is great. And some of you are doing planks in class with me. Mostly in class I use a palm of hand plank or straight arm plank. This one that we're doing in this particular challenge is actually a forearm plank. So what I'm going to do is go through a forearm plank setup and the sort of things that you're looking to do in a plank to create good technique. So I think for me personally, when I first started doing plank, I came to plank with not particularly strong shoulders. Not particularly strong shoulders, and I think I was more worried about my shoulders than I was about my abs and my core. That changed quite quickly once I create the right setup for the body, and that's key here. Some people are much more comfortable in a palm of the hand straight arm plank. There are arguments about doing both. I use both. Personally, I prefer straight arm plank, but that's what I was given for this challenge, so that's what I'm using. So this was the suggestion for me to use this with my class members. So we're going with this one. So let's have a look at some basics. Stay out of the camera, Phoebe. Stay. So I'm going to come down into the forearm. So what I have at the moment is a position where my elbows ideally are stacked directly under my shoulder pads. I want to have the back of the neck long so my face is parallel with the floor. And from here I'm sliding the shoulder blades down away from my ears and keeping the core connected. Now my knees are probably a bit too far in at the moment, so what I'm going to do is just take those knees back a bit. Now as I start to take the knees back, my ability to keep my back stable and not do this is increased. And this is basically what gravity is going to want your body to do. So what I'm doing here is dipping my lower back and hanging down with my belly muscles. Not an attractive sight, I'm sure. So I've come back to a basic plank here. So this is where I would place my beginners or someone that's not done plank before. I've got the shoulders and the elbows stacked directly on top of each other. I've got the abdominal pulled in as if I've got a tight belt around my waist. What I don't want is for that lower back to dip, and I don't want the shoulders to shrug up, so avoid the tension in the shoulders. This is going to make me feel awful, and avoid letting that back go into a hollow. So I've pulled the abs in, like I've got a big leather belt around my waist, and then I can start to edge those knees away. So as I edge the knees away, my ability to stay stable through the core is increased. Long term, we'd be looking to straighten those legs. Now once we straighten the legs, whether you choose to drop down to the knees again is entirely up to you. But what I'm looking for, if possible, is straight legs, flexed feet, abs engaged, and that body literally parallel with the floor, eyes looking downwards. And that's our plank. Easy. Or maybe not. Let me know what you think. Ask me questions, comment on Facebook. Check my bums are hanging out my trousers. Well done everybody. Thank you. Have a great weekend. Honestly, you lot, you're just a nightmare.